Crypto, where we talk about how and why you should secure big crypto bags. Today we talking VeChain. We getting straight to it. So what is VeChain? VeChain is a cryptocurrency company that leverages blockchain technology to revolutionize supply chain management. It has an eye towards making international commerce more transparent, fair, and efficient. Now I know I jumped straight right into it. Y'all like supply chain. What's that? Some people probably not familiar. So I got this friend that know a lot of things. Her name is Google. You feel me? So we just gonna see what she got to say about supply chain. So for I don't want nobody to get scared by the terminology. So supply chain is the entire process of making and selling commercial goods, including every stage of the supply of the materials and the manufacture of the goods through to their distribution of sale. Well, distribution and sale. Successfully managing supply chains is essential to any company hoping to compete. Let me repeat. Successfully managing supply chains is essential to any company wanting to compete. So that means that if you want to compete, you have to make sure your supply chain is on point, which is what VeChain wants to do with using blockchain technology. Now to give you a visual, just in case that still sounds like, man, that's just that sounds like this. Here we go. Boom. She even got like my friend Google even got diagrams. If you can't, you feel me, feel stuff. As you can see here, here's a diagram of supply chain. We have the raw material. Raw material is pretty much the beginning of your creation. Before it's complete, before you mix what you got to mix and place things where you got to place them, this is the raw material, like the ingredients, quote unquote, like you can think of it like that. This is shipped to the supplier, which can be anywhere. This then is shipped to the manufacturer, which is then shipped to the distributor. Well, to your distributor or to distribution. And this is then to retail, then to the customer when you can make your purchasing decision. Or if you already bought it using Amazon or whatever, now you got the product. But in order for to get the product, each purchase that you ever made, just know it had to go through the supply chain process. Everything is all supply and demand. Now, let's get back to VeChain real quick because VeChain is actually doing some huge things. Let's look here. So this is vchain.org. You can get on this website and just read it and get familiarize yourself with different things. I don't want you to just get nervous by different words and terminology and getting scared. Just read it, get familiar with it. I got that friend. Y'all can use it too. Like you don't discriminate. I hope not. So what we want to focus on this on this particular for this particular video, I don't want to get too deep into technical terms and those things to scare people off. We want to focus on Sonny Lu. Why Sonny Lu? Well, Sonny Lu is the former CIO of Louis Vuitton Greater China. Now, a CIO is a chief information officer. So he was formerly working for Louis Vuitton with a nice rank. And now he's the CEO of VeChain. Now, if you know Louis Vuitton, anything about Louis, that is a luxury brand, fashion luxury brand that actually suffers a lot because of a lot of counterfeiting. Louis Vuitton is one of the most counterfeited products in the world. Like luxury brands get counterfeited all the time. People buying fake ones and replicas and things that look close. And this is actually a bad thing if your company is being having fakes made of it. So bad that luxury brands lose $30.3 billion due to counterfeiting in 2017. Now this is 2017 data. I haven't looked up the current data, but just to put it in perspective for you, see how big of a chunk of money comes out just through counterfeiting. So that's big in the industry. So let's get back to Sunny Lu. As you can see here, H&M targets ethical consumers with blockchain traceability. Traceability is being able to trace that supply chain where this product has been from the beginning till now, which is something that VeChain is leveraging that blockchain tech so that us as consumers and businesses can know what's going on with the products that we purchase and the products that they sell or we sell if you're a business owner. So supply chain tracking blockchain platform VeChain, that's a lot of chains, appears to have launched a new partnership with fashion brand H&M. We know H&M is a multi-billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company. So why is this multi-billion-dollar company launching a platform with, um, well, partnering, I should say, with VeChain? As you can see, Sunny Lou, right here, he stated that more than 4,000 sustainability products were traced using the My Story, which is powered by VeChain, right? So the My Story is pretty much, imagine this, right? What VeChain is trying to do, I want to get you a visual picture for you. We're gonna click it here so you can get a better picture. So this is what VeChain is trying to do. As you see these different goods, right? Imagine that you have a QR code. Well, don't imagine, you can see it here. Imagine the vision of you have a QR code on your product. On this QR code, you can use your phone. Now, it won't always be a QR code. It may be a RFID or a NFC, which is a near field communication code. Make sure you look those up. I know a lot of people are familiar with QR codes, so I'm gonna use QR codes for the sake of this example. So let's just say you use your phone, boom, you scan this. Now every product gets its own unique tag, So let's just say this is the unique tag on this. You get your phone, get the QR code, boom, pops it up. You get the information from where this where this product actually has been. So you see it left. I can't pronounce that. I'm not going to attempt. We gonna say Wuxi, or I'm not even gonna do it. I know Shanghai though. We know Shanghai. Not attempting that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you are from these places. I just don't. I don't know how to say it. So we see that we had 300 kilograms of wool fabric at this location. Sent here, where we had 1,325 kilograms of produced yarn. Sent here for knitting, 4,702 pieces of garment product after inspection. Now, as you see, this very detailed, and that's what VeChain is like giving you. Um, that's what VeChain is doing, getting you the history, like the my story, the history of this product. Now, this can eliminate a lot of things because if the product is not official, of course you're gonna know it's not official if it's tracked from the beginning of the story. So let's talk partnerships, right? So VeChain is partnered with many, many, many successful companies, and this is not even half of them. Y'all might be unfamiliar with a lot of these companies, but these are multi-billion-dollar companies. DMV deals with food and safety, a lot of certification. PwC is a huge company. We know what BMW is. Um, BYD. It's just a lot of companies, but I want to focus on a couple here, which is Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. That's what that is. If y'all didn't know that, now we know it has the connection because the CIO, former CIO for Louis Vuitton China, was and is the CEO of VeChain. So let's check this out. Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy in the first quarter of 2021 had 14 billion euros. So for y'all who don't know how many that is, 14 billion euros to USD, because my friend know a lot. So $16 billion, over $16 billion in one quarter, right? So that's how much this company is choosing to work with VeChain, partnering with VeChain. Now, if you don't understand, the Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, it's a luxury brand, and it has countless brands that we all know and love. If you're really into fashion, Louis Vuitton here, Fendi, Celine, Givenchy or Givenchy, however you pronounce it, Christian Dior, Kenzo, Marc Jacobs are all under this umbrella because they do not want their products counterfeited. They want to have great supply chain management with their products because they want to increase their profit overall. Also, under Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, they got drinks, different drinks now. Dom Perignon, Moet and Chandon, Hennessy, Clico, like a lot of these, the things that are luxurious from this company. As you see Belvedere there, Cloudy Bay, different different drinks, different wines and spirits here. So this another multi-billion-dollar company on top of H&M. We seen BMW, we see all these different group. This is a car group of overseas multi-billion-dollar company. Hayer, which is dealing with this is Hayer, which deals with appliances, smart home, as you see here, 209 billion won, 2020 revenue. Let's break that down, which is $32 billion. So what I want to ask you is, if you see that all these multi-billion-dollar companies are getting involved with VChain, partnering up with VChain and establishing relationships, what would you think to do? Now, I'm not saying no financial advice. I ain't trying to say, look, do this, do that. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to connect some dots for you and put things in perspective for you. This is purely for educational purposes, entertainment too. Shit. So let's move right along to my one of my final things I want to bring up about VChain. So VChain is has some interesting investors or parties who chose to invest in this company. Now let's go to Jim Breyer. Now, if you read this article, it talks about there are a couple of well-known U.S. billionaire venture capitalists who have decided to place their money and attention into VChain. Now we know one of the rules of investing is follow the money. If you get there when everybody else knows about it, you're probably too late. Like that's just my history from investing. I invest in forex. I've been investing in crypto for some years. I've been doing forex since 2015. So you really want to, if everybody else know about it, you probably late and you probably about to lose money. So these guys was able to understand good investments and see visions long time before they happen. So let's look at Jim Breyer, who's the founder of the well, excuse me. Let's look at Jim Breyer, founder and CEO of Breyer Capital. He has an outstanding record for making great early investments in companies such as Facebook, everybody know Facebook, Etsy, Legendary, Marvel Entertainment, Spotify, 21st Century Fox, among others. This guy has invested early on some of the most well-known companies in the world, just flat out. He's in VChain. The second billionaire venture capitalist is Tim Draper, founder of VC Draper Fisher. I can't say that word. Like, I don't like to mess up people's names, so I won't do it. I just ain't gonna do it. So he's well known for his success, including Skype, Overture. If I'm saying that right, somebody connect me. I mean, correct me. Sorry about that. Tesla, Hotmail, SpaceX, Solar City, and Robinhood. Robinhood, Hotmail, SpaceX, Tesla, Skype. I know y'all know them names, especially if you're from the US. So you got two venture capitalists, billionaires. You got some of the biggest companies in the world, some of the most profitable. Well, I'm not gonna say profitable. Some companies that gross billions of dollars, all partner with VChain for their supply chain management. Um, what do you think would be a good thing to do? I'm just gonna say I've been buying VChain since it was 2 cent. And let's actually look at it on Coin Market Cap real quick. We're gonna take a look at VChain for a little price analysis for y'all. Just because. So as we can see now, VChain is 7 cent. I'm about to buy some. So VChain is 7 cent. Now we can see it on April 17th, 2021. VChain hit 25 cent, just right at 25 cent and some shit, a little over. So now it's 7 cent. We're gonna say 7 cent, close, really close to 8 cent. Or let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you say, you know what? This is a good. I think this is a good sound investment, right? What you can do, say you had some money to invest. Like I like to use $1,000 just because it's a round number. It's an easy number to multiply. So you take $1,000. You take $1,000 and buy it now at the purchase price of close to 8 cent. Let's just say 8 cent. You will get 12,500 VChain. You can do the math yourself. I'm not about to type it because there's a lot of when you recording these videos, it's a lot of sliding things. I got multiple monitors. So you got 12,500 VChain. Now this is right now, each of those are at 8 cent. That's the purchase price. Now let's just say in 3 to maybe 8 to 12 to 24 months, VChain starts to go mainstream and Apple, maybe uses it, or maybe Tesla uses it, or some of these huge companies, maybe Nike, Jordan, Puma, who knows? Amazon. What if Amazon gets with VeChain? Let's just say something like that happens. Not saying it did or we. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. It's a good product. You see these all other billion-dollar companies using it. Companies do copycat. They don't want to get left behind. Say VeChain goes to, let's just be humble with it, $1. So your initial investment of $1,000, which gave you 12,500 VeChain coins, is now 12,500 because instead of those coins being worth 8 cents, they're all worth $1. Now, what if it goes to $2? What if it goes to $3? That's the crypto industry. You never know how fast these things happen, how slow it may happen, if it may happen, or will it happen? If and when it may happen. That's cryptocurrency for you. But when it happens, it happens. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this presentation on VeChain. This is Big Bag Crypto, giving you some game on why you secure big. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this presentation on VeChain. This is Big Bag Crypto, secure bag.